Breaking. Broke Nigerian government owes police officers nationwide amidst insecurity as personnel lament non-payment of November salaries. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Inspector General of Police Usman Alkali Baba has confirmed the development. You see, I've said it before, there are two sectors you don't dare owe. Like, I'm not saying you don't dare that you should not even try it. Other sectors are important, but you see this too. Why? Both of them, yes, I'm going to say this. Though there are some police officers that, sincerely, their actions are very despicable and disgusting. To be sincere. But do your part. Let it not be that when they are giving an excuse, they will say, they didn't pay us. Do your part. The another sector is the sector of nurses, doctors, and health personnel. Do not owe those sector. Let it be that you have done your part. So that if they come and say, it is the frustration, no. Don't owe them. Please listen. Now the news in detail. Some police personnel have cried out over the non-payment of their November salaries, saying the situation has worsened their economic plight. The Economy, who spoke to Sahara reporters on Tuesday, November 7th, on condition of anonymity, said, unlike their colleagues from other security agencies, they have been resuming at their respective duty posts without pay. Today is 7th and no policeman has been paid salary. How on earth will policemen not take bribe when the peanuts they get as salaries do not even come on time? Any government that do not take the welfare of its security personnel seriously has lost the way. Yes, the government wants a better and active police force. Funny enough, every other security agency has been paid, one of the officers told Sahara reporters. Meanwhile, the Inspector General of Police Usman Alkali Baba has confirmed the incident. According to a police wireless message with reference number CV3940PBFHQ-ABJ Volume 45, 8 DTO031350 12/2021 obtained by Sahara reporters. The IGP said the issue is being treated appropriately. Payment of November 2021 salary information received mine from IPPIS units of OAGF indicates delay in processing of funds from Federal Ministry of Finance for payment of November 2021 salaries, which implies that there will be delay in payment of November 2021 salary. However, Agent Paul appreciates the sacrifices and dedication of personnel of the force. He is therefore making frantic efforts to ensure the delay is minimized. Meanwhile, Nigeria is broke and has been borrowing to fund its budget and relied on loans to pay salaries. For example, Minister of Labour and Employment, Mr. Chris Ngigi, while doctors were on strike on overpower allowance, had in September 2021 confirmed that the Nigerian government under President Muhammadu Buhari borrowed funds from international sources to pay salaries of workers because of a shortfall in the country's revenue. Ngigi has said the government took borrowed funds from foreign institutions like the World Bank to offset some recurrent expenditures. Also, the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, had in April 2021 admitted that the Nigeria's economy was facing a difficult time, saying borrowing was inevitable. She had said, "We have very low revenues. We have very high expenditures. What we have done so far is just to provide some stability to make sure salaries are paid, pensions are received every month, that we send funds to the judiciary and the legislature, that we meet our debt service obligations." That is what we are doing. It also means we have had to borrow more than we had planned before the COVID-19 started because we need to still continue to invest in infrastructure using our national budget. We borrow to invest in key projects such as roads, rail, airports, seaports, and other several investments that are required in health and in education and upgrading the social standards and quality of life of our people. And Nigeria is not unique, as several countries of the world went into recession. Almost every other country has had to borrow more than it planned. It means we expanded our deficit very fast in 2020. 2020 year is a year that we see as a year of recovery. So, FAAC reduces, and whenever FAA reduces, it is a very difficult situation, and in the past 1 year, we have tried to fall back on some specific accounts that are meant to be saved. Savings that when you have such a situation, you fall back on the resources and augment. So we take funds based on Mr. President's approval either from excess crude or stabilization account, or in some cases, Presidents have approved for us to take funds from LNG, liquefied natural gas dividends. In the month of March, we had a shortfall of FAAC that was about 50 billion naira. We did not have enough accrued in any of those accounts, other than some 8.5 billion that we took from the exchange rate differential account. So we added that and we ended up with FAAC of 605 billion naira. Nigerian dwindling finances had also come under intense pressure as the Muhammadu Buhari-led government has been amassing foreign loans. The foreign debt profile, according to the Debt Management Office, was 33.10 trillion naira as at the end of the first quarter of 2021. This represents an increase of 191 billion naira compared to the 32.91 trillion recorded in December 2020. The DMO in a statement has said the debt figures include the debt stock of the federal and state government as well as the Federal Capital Territory. I'm going to suggest this thing now. People will say that I am kind of stupid for doing it, or it's a very foolish idea. But let me say this. These people called the politicians, senator, governors, can't their salaries be slashed? I mean, see, this thing I'm saying now is going to sound foolish to some people, most especially